What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Hi, hello, how are you? Happy whatever day of the week it is for you girlfriend or guy friend. What's up? For you. I don't even know where I'm going. You know why I'm a little hyper? Because your girl made some iced coffee with I had heavy whipping cream. We are out of milk, so I was like, that's the tea. Honestly, it's delightful. I love heavy whipping cream. I'm not gonna knock on it. Where's my oat milk? This is the Starbucks unsweetened. Would recommend the subtly sweet, just like the kind you buy at the store, you know, because your girl doesn't want to spend $5 on a nice coffee every day, you know? I wish. But I wanted to sit down and in real honesty, in real chit chat, I want to sit down again and do a round 2 of girl talk. And you guys just said that you loved it so much, and I love it because I feel like I'm hanging out with my girlfriends. So we're doing round 2, and I asked on my Instagram, popped it right here and said, what the heck do you want to know? And you guys blew me away at how quickly you responded, okay? Literally, I posted this maybe an hour ago and I already have like over 100 questions. So shout out, my girls are loving it. So with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and let's get started. Okay, first things first is, this is girl talk, okay? And here we are open and we're honest and we're transparent, but that also means that we don't judge. Regardless of my decision, regardless of your decision, we don't judge. And if you judge, we don't have time for that. Bye-bye, okay? Bye-bye. But yeah, I honestly just showered. I threw on a cute little Gymshark shirt, got my blankies on, got my cup of coffee. I haven't even put like my rings on. I feel like I haven't been wearing my engagement ring recently, just because we walk around the city so much, and like with the humidity, my fingers get swollen and then I'm like, and I can't get it off. So guys, I'm still engaged. I just rarely wear the ring, okay? Okay, first things first. Did you ever color your hair? If so, what color? Let me take you through my life of hair coloring, okay? I have a mother that strongly believes in natural beauty, and I support it. I'm here for it. I agree. I was raised on that. Wasn't allowed to wear makeup for a really long time, and she didn't want me to color my roots because she said it's a pain. You always have to dye it, and you have really beautiful hair. And to this day, I don't color my roots, okay? I get close, but I don't color the full-blown roots. So I started off, do you guys remember that like cool Avril Lavigne look back in like, I was probably in 5th grade, 6th grade, I don't actually know. But basically I dyed underneath my hair. Keep in mind, my hair is very naturally brown. I will show you a picture right here. I dyed my hair like a blackish brown, and I don't think I have photos, but you guys can catch my drift. It was almost like, I'm pretty sure they just stained my hair, but told me they dyed it. That was probably my mom's way of being like, Savannah, stop. Because I always wanted to dye my hair. I always wanted to like be the first to shave my legs, all that kind of stuff. I wanted to put makeup on. My mom was always like, nah. And I'm thankful, but it stuck with me that I can't dye my hair. So after that, I went like a crazy ombre. And you know what? I tried to hide it from my mother. My dad actually got me a like certificate for Christmas to get an ombre, a full ombre, and I didn't want my mom to know. So he didn't even bleach it. And I went back and I said, sir, I need it bleached. I didn't like it. Told my mom, tough luck, I'm getting it. I dyed, and she was okay with it because it wasn't the tip. So I dyed it, here it is. Personally don't think it looks the best. So then I found this beloved thing called a balayage, and I've been doing it for years on end, and honestly, it never gets old. Well, actually, I do want to dye my hair blue or pink soon, or purple. Let me know, I'm up for suggestions. I just want something new. Maybe like aquamarine vibes, maybe like pink vibes, I don't know. But I always get a balayage, and basically it is like an ombre, but they just kind of paint it on, and it just makes it really light at the ends. And I like it because then I don't have to touch my roots. They do get a little close right here with my bangs, but personally, that is my experience with color, and you probably won't ever catch me fully dyeing my hair for quite a while because my mother taught me, no, don't do it. So even when I dye a fun color, I'll probably just dye the tips or something. Okay, lots of questions about birth control, which I feel like I addressed this in the last one, but maybe I didn't. And fun fact, I just got my IUD changed. I had to assume it was the Marina. I assumed it was 5 years, so I actually just last week
got it reinserted. I personally love it. Once again, this is a personal preference. Everyone's body is different. You know, to each their own, yada, yada, yada. I love the Marina. I personally had really bad periods, so I kind of like that the Marina has a little bit of hormones in it, because I was miserable on my periods, like really bad cramps to where I'd like vomit and I'd get fevers, and I just would bleed through like super large tampons within 10 minutes. It was insane, okay? Truly insane. My mom took me to Red Robin when I got my period. Does anyone else have a mom that did that? Or they gave you that American Doll book? Because that went through our entire family. She would bring it to like family parties and give it to other people. So embarrassing, but honestly not very informative either. I did not learn how to put a tampon in that way. Anyways, I put in the Marina. I was scared it would really hurt, but honestly, because I didn't remember it from 5 years ago, but honestly, I think it hurt more of him pulling out the old one, and then it just felt like really bad period cramps, and that was it. And then I just dealt with weird cramps for a day, and I did have a weird night where I woke up in the middle of the night and I was having like weird cramps, and I was telling Mike like, I don't feel good, something is wrong, and he was like, what can I do? And I'm like, you literally can't do anything. So it went away after about 10 minutes, but that was the only thing. But once again, consult a doctor if you want birth control. I personally like birth control. It helps me with my periods. Like I said, it is a great fit for me personally. Ooh, someone said so. I watched the new iCarly, loved it, a bit more grown up than the old one. Agreed. You guys know I love iCarly, and honestly, I'm here for it. I love it. Miranda Cosgrove, you're so cool. I want to be your friend. I love it. How long does your Botox last? Mine fades so quickly because of the gym. So the way I said gym was weird. I'm pretty sure it's your metabolism. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not a professional, but you metabolize Botox, and it really just depends. My friend Ashley has her Botox done, and it takes her like twice as much to dissolve it, and she is a little gym bunny as well. So I think it really just depends on the person and maybe your metabolism, how quickly you process it. Personally, for me, my Botox, like it goes really quickly as well, and it's probably like 4 months, like right now, but I personally love it. I know that a lot of people hate on it, and that is fine, to each their own, but I love it. For me, I have a really expressive face, so I get Botox kind of sprinkled, like not a crazy amount of units in my forehead, and then I do my crow's feet, but that's about it, and I'm gonna be transparent and honest, and I love it. Absolutely love it. How do you make girlfriends? It's so scary and nerve-wracking. Well, as you can tell, I am a gal's gal, but I get it. I honestly have met people in the weirdest ways in Miami. Like the first gal I met, she DM'd me on Instagram, love her, and we hung out, and honestly I think her and I will be great friends. And then another girl I met because she watched my YouTube channel, she approached me and said hello, and then I was looking on Rover for a dog sitter, and I met the girl that way, and like her and I have so much in common. She's from like Washington, Spokane, where my dad grew up. Like so weird, somehow I was in Florida. She's so cool. I literally just saw her and got acai with her, and I think it is honestly, like I said, like just putting yourself out there and not saying no, because you know a lot of the times I've asked people to hang out and they brush me off, or you know they come up with excuses, and that's fine, but like that's not the kind of friendship that I really want. So I try and find girls that are like willing to go out of the way. They are willing to meet me on time. They're willing to try new things, and I think like going up to a girl, even today, I went up to a girl, she was wearing that cute like flex maroon Gymshark set, and I went up to her and I was like, I love your outfit. And she was like so caught off guard. She like, at first you can tell there's like a defense mechanism, like, whoa. And she pulls out her headphone, and once I said it, like a smile lit up on her face, and I was like, I'm gonna befriend you, but I don't wanna be straightforward. But sometimes you can be. But I was like, you know what? I like your gym outfit, breaks the ice. Honestly, Michael and I were in a store the other day, and the girl was like, where are you guys from? Like she was working the store, and we're like, oh, we're not from here, we're from California, technically Washington, that whole spiel. She was like, no way, I just moved here from New York. And okay, I regret this to this day. I regret it so much. Michael was like, Sav, honestly, I feel like she was cool. You should have got her phone number. I was so tempted. She was like, I just moved here, they don't know that many people, and I was about to be like, do you want to hang out? Like, do you want to be friends? but I chickened out. So I get it, it's hard. You don't want to seem weird, but even with the rover girl, I was like, I don't mean to be weird, but like, I don't want friends like, you want to watch my dog and also be my friend, you know? So I just think go to places that you like, whether it's cute coffee shops, whether it's a gym, even like Gymshark. If they were in Gymshark, they probably like the same stuff you do in that sense of working out, clothes, that you have that in common. And I would just strike up a conversation, you know, just say, hey, how's it going? I just moved here. Honestly, you could just say like, I'm not really good at this kind of stuff, but like, I really want more friends, and see what they say, because I think you could get some girlfriends. Honestly, girls can be mean, but the majority of the time they'll be approachable and they'll be like, oh, absolutely. Like for me, I'm like, heck yeah, let's hang out. You'd be shocked. People probably think, I don't know, guys, do I have an RBF? Ready? I feel like I always have a little smirk. This is me. I would just say be open and approachable and smile and just be friendly, and I think you'd be able to make friends. How often do you shave? Okay, familia, guys, friends. I started laser hair removal. Phenomenal. Okay? 10 out of 10 recommend. 10 out of 10. This is my first session. Whoa, not my 10th. My first session, and she said 10% each time. Like you'll have 10% less hair or whatever. And I have really thick, coarse hair, life of my genetics. I don't know how I got that. And they were like, because of that, because it's dark, you're really gonna see a change. And I have, it's amazing. Guys, I rarely shave my armpits. You guys knew, everyone basically knew, because I was not afraid to share this, I was like always having hairy armpits. Within a half a day, I had like full grown bush. I just braced it. I was like, whatever, it is what it is. Want to see it now? There's no 5 o'clock shadow. I probably shaved it 5 days ago. Look at this. No 5 o'clock shadow. So she said, like, I think I have to go 8 more times, and then, yeah, phenomenal. Before I was shaving like every day because I just hated it, and then I was waxing my bikini line, and it just like, I would get ingrown hairs, I'd get razor burn. I really did not like it. So for me, laser hair removal was the route to go, and I'm so happy I started it. It honestly didn't even hurt that much. She called it like this, like spicy. Like if it hurts, it's spicy. And honestly, I think a tattoo hurts more, and people do that for funsies, you know? So also, how cute is this bralette? It's from Urban Outfitters. I'm feeling uncomfortable to work out at an open gym. I'm thinking maybe they'll judge. Girl, I feel you. This is so understandable. I feel this way still all the time. And I know people judge, and you literally have to, like everything in life, if you have mean people that talk about you, if you have mean family members that don't understand your life choices, whatever it may be, you just gotta look forward and you gotta keep climbing that mountain. And I'd say if you are nervous about your form or something like that, YouTube it. That's my dryer. But I always YouTube forms. I'm constantly trying to learn. Whitney literally just put out like a wonderful YouTube video, Whitney Simmons, about like certain ways to build your glutes. I learned like so many new ways to deadlift. I just think it was so informative and helpful, and I'm always looking up those YouTube videos because I want it to be correct, but at the same time, you're human, you're gonna make mistakes, and not every squat's gonna be freaking perfect. So just, if they're judging you, they're dealing with something internally, and you just gotta say, power to you, listen to Taylor Swift, Bad Blood, or I Forgot That You Existed. I Forgot That You Existed. That's what you're gonna play. I'm gonna play that literally 20 minutes from now. Okay, I weirdly get this question a lot, and it angers me that this happens. Family commenting on my healthy diet and how to deal with it. Drives me up a wall. Why do people in general care about your freaking meals and what you eat? If you want to be healthy, honestly, you're here and they're here. Good for you. I think it is dependent on everyone's body. I think that whatever floats your own boat, and if someone has an issue with it, they should probably take time and reevaluate themselves, because why do you have time to comment on that? I think that if you want to change your diet to help you, I think that's wonderful, and know that it's an internal problem, and let it fuel you. Know that you're doing something right and that they're doing something wrong. You know, one time I was feeling really low about myself. I was really sad some people said some mean things on the internet. And I remember I talked to one of my managers at the time and I said, what do I do? I'm sad and I want to stop. I want to stop. I don't know how to. And he said, Sav, know that when people are this way, know that when they're negative to you, when they're mean to you, that means you're doing something right. And so just know that you're doing something right and they're honestly probably just jealous that they don't have their ish together and that they haven't prioritized that themselves, okay? Mic drop. Someone said, can you talk about your experience getting the IUD? Okay, so my first go around, I had this hilarious doctor. She literally was like, I'm gonna count to 3. I think she was from Sweden, lovely gal. And she counts to 2, she says cough, and she just shoves it up there. Literally just shoves it up. And I'm like, what? And she's like, you wouldn't have done it on 3. I could tell. And I was like, you're not wrong, thank you. So that was my experience. It was painful, I wasn't ready for it, but I was like, whatever it is, what it is. For me, like I have a low pain tolerance, but like I really prioritize like my own health with that. Like I'm really strict about going to the gynecologist. I do my breast checks. I want birth control, so I'm really proactive about it, and I'm not like a procrastinator on it. I'm literally talk to any of my friends. I'm like so passionate about just women's health in general. So for me, I was like, it's worth it. A second of pain opposed to, you know, dealing with my periods again, all that kind of stuff. So then this go around, I go in, it's like an ultrasound and I can't watch. I'm literally like, because I'm just so nervous. Like, I don't know, that kind of stuff scares me. I don't know what was gonna be in the ultrasound, an alien, I don't know. Something bad was there, I don't know. So I was like, I don't wanna look. So I basically closed my eyes and all he did was like open my cervix and took out my IUD and popped the other one back in. And like I said, honestly, it took like 10 minutes, 15 minutes at most. They had the ultrasound on to make sure that they were going into the proper area. And that way he could see it, which made me feel a lot better because the first time the girl just, you know, shot it up and just hope for the best. I'll go back in a month, make sure it's placed properly, but honestly, I just took some ibuprofen and I felt pretty normal after it. I could resume working out after 24 hours, and that is not for everybody, but my doctor, that's what he said I could do. Okay, this gal, this is interesting. Being in Miami where there's lots of girls wearing little clothing, does it ever bother you when you're with your man? No. Honestly, I have never been a big jealous person simply because I don't like that relationship. Like, I've always wanted to have full trust in a relationship, and if I didn't, I couldn't date them. Like, it's the most unattractive thing to me if I have to worry about like the bare minimum that they need if we're in a committed relationship is being loyal. So I just think that's the bare minimum. I don't know if that makes sense, but like for Michael and I, like loyalty is really important. I don't judge those that don't care about monogamy, and that is completely okay because whatever floats your boat. But for me, I want my partner and I to have full trust and be monogamous and respect each other. I think it's a form of respect. Yeah, I really didn't date much before Michael. I was never like I was never like boy crazy. I always hung out with my girlfriends, and then I would like be friends with a guy, and then they like, you know, say I like you, and then we'd like start dating. That's usually how I met guys, or I'd have like a fat crush on them and I'd just geek out in a corner and then someone would tell them. I was never like a, hey, what's up? I wish I was. I really wish I was, but I just, boys make me nervous. Okay, last question. Have you started wedding planning yet? Guys, that's the magic question everybody asks. We have not, because Michael proposed before COVID, and then we found a venue in Beverly Hills and we were super stoked. We technically would have been like married by now, but then COVID happened and like LA County is very shut down, and I just personally didn't want to have to worry about everything with COVID. We weren't in a rush. We live together, we have our life together, and I just wanted to really fully enjoy it and not have to stress. So I said, let's put this off until we figure out what the world is going on and what it's going to be about, and that's what we did. And we still have yet to plan it, and honestly, the more we plan, the less I want like a big wedding. I want a small one. I want 30 to 50 people max. Honestly, I would have just been okay with like the bridal party, my parents, just like getting eloped on, I don't know, a beach. I think that'd be really nice. So as long as I can wear a pretty dress and I can have, you know, the most important people that talk to me every day in my life there, that's all I care about. So when I do start planning, I will vlog it though. So don't you worry, I'm not like secretly like, wham, and there's all of a sudden a wedding. No, nobody has time for that, okay? I hope you liked this girl talk. I had so much fun. Let me know if you want a part 3, because girls, we can keep going. We can keep chatting it up. And yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. And with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Code word is totally spies. If you know, you know.